on when it doesn't have any air. Perfect. We're making 626 again. It is currently 6:05 in the morning. Running that PTI thingamajigger again. Just finished up, got ready to go. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Once this thing shuts up and gets up to about 80 or 90, I'll shut her down, turn it back on again, and that'll be gone. Perfect. In the meantime, it's gonna be another day, and hopefully we can get back to the way we're supposed to be, running constantly instead of being stuck in frickin' Dallas working on a frickin' truck. At the moment, I have...
Please drive to highlighted route.
350 or 66 miles. Okay, whoever left a comment on one of my videos recently saying that I have one of the 379s that are still awesome, bite your tongue next time, because you jinxed me, M.A. Now, I have this. I have no readouts. Unless I turn the key off, then I get my odometer and trip back. Oh, great. Okay, I gotta admit something. It's really sad how much of this truck relies on this digital data communication crap. I mean, seriously, this is why I don't want a newer truck of my own. A newer, personal vehicle. Like the Blazer, it's got enough computerized crap in it as it is. Just in this truck, as far as I can tell right now, and this is just bare minimum of what I can tell, all this stuff requires data. That requires the data link. That requires the data link. That requires the data link. I don't know about these two because they never really change a whole lot. This requires the data link. The VORAD requires the data link. Even the lane departure system requires the data link. What in the world? Like, you come in here and it's still showing me at 42% throttle, and I'm obviously not on throttle at all. And the engine temperature being 188.6. That's been stuck there because obviously there is no data link at all. There's nothing here. Like, usually it'll give you all this information, like the accelerator pedal, throttle percent, your cruise control, the one that's always showing 0.0 when I show it over here, because I'm not driving when I take video. The one that has the 6.26 next to it, that would usually show up there. And then there's the odometer reading. What the? Yeah, that's the odometer reading. Engine coolant temperature, engine load, oil pressure, oil temperature. I don't think the engine temperature is very accurate. Either that or it's just not reading because the sensors are gone. Anyway, yeah, you would usually say all of this stuff here. I don't even know what PTO is, I don't care. All of that stuff would usually be tracked by the Qualcomm, at least to the effect that it's there, but ain't nothing there right now. The ECM is dead for one reason or another. And I'm waiting on a wrecker to come out here right now and come and tow me to Oklahoma City. Yeah, just freaking fantastic right there. And it's sad because I'm not very far from it. There's Oklahoma City, right up there. And where I need to go is I-40 someplace. I-40 exit 142. So let's find that real quick. Here's I-40. Over here, probably over by I-44, because that's where the Malarkey roofing plant is, by all those truck stops. There's 148. Alright, so it's farther away. It's over here on the other side of I-44. There's 143. So here's 142. Yep. That's where I dropped the load at Home Depot a couple of months ago. Yeah. I gotta get there. Let's see how far away they're gonna have to tow me to get there.
Please drive to highlighted route.
So they're gonna have to tow me 34 miles. Great. But first, the tow truck has to get here. And I have been waiting now for the last 2.5 hours. Yay! And this guy walking away from my truck right now, I also happen to know. He lives here in Oklahoma, and you were really blurry. Why are you blurry? There we go. I had to force a refocus there. I also know him online. He's one of my YouTube watchers and actually found me on Facebook and requested, and I actually responded. He's one of the few. Okay, guys, usually I don't accept random friend requests on Facebook, so if you know me and you want me as a friend on Facebook, leave a comment on my videos or something. But I'm not just gonna give out my Facebook info or all that crap, because really I don't need a whole bunch of random people. Usually I just Facebook for my real close friends and family, so don't take it personal if I don't respond. Y'all also, you can follow me on Twitter. It's AK49BWL. It's all the same stuff. I use the same name everywhere, so that's just the way it is. Anyway, yeah. I'm still sitting here. It is now 12:31, and I have been here. It must not be me he's talking about.
By the way, he's in the Missouri.
Because I don't have a flat. But yep, anyway. I'm about to give this tow guy a call because he said he'd be here 30 minutes and it was been a freaking hour and a half ago, so. Gah! This is stupid. Freaking truck, why do you do me like this? Fail! Freaking fail! Yeah, looks like my record's showing up. Finally. So many lights. So I guess this is what happens when you get an 8-hour break on top of an 8-hour break. It just stops the 14 again. And it's ridiculous that I'm still waiting here another 8 hours after I stopped. What the hell? This oh my god. He gets here 6 hours after the first call goes out, and he's missing a piece of his tow equipment. So he can't move me until some other dude goes and gets the piece he needs and comes back out. Meanwhile, it is hot, and I can't start the truck to get AC in here. I got this thing, but it ain't doing shit for me. At this point, I'm ready to say, fuck it, and just call my friend back out here and have him take me down to the Love's truck stop, and I'll just wait there until they get this figured out. Not all these flies. I'm gonna kill all these monsters that are swarming in my truck. What the fuck? Like I don't have enough problems, and I can't put the windows up because it's gonna get too hot in here. Snish! Meanwhile, this load has been on me for 3 days now, going on 4. What's next? Oh, my truck broke again. I can't move. Oh, nah. One guy actually did come out because, like I mentioned before, this guy's truck was broke down. They couldn't come out here because an airline busted off of their compressor, kind of like mine did about a month and a half ago. So they had to get that fixed. So one of the guys comes out here anyway and tries to do some troubleshooting and looks at all the fuses, does all this stuff, this and that, checks grounds, tries to ground out more than this and that. And then he goes and grabs some sort of can of combustible spray, I guess. I don't know, starter fluid, whatever it was. And starts spraying it in my air intake over here and has me crank the engine. I crank it and crank it and crank it. It kind of sputters to life for a little bit. And then it dies again. He's like, I think it's your fuel pump. I'm like, dude, are you a fucking retard? I have no data into my systems here. I have nothing here. And you want to say it's my fuel pump rather than the obvious fact that it is the ECM that is not communicating with the rest of the truck? Where the fuck did you get your freaking certification for this? Because you don't have a clue. Ish. Here comes films in the bus down here. Here comes man. Now I can see why TMC doesn't want this company doing the work on the truck rather than Rush Peterbilt, which is where I just happened to be less than 24 hours ago. In fact, I had quite the scathing message to send about this ish. Yeah. So he sends me this back. Their story is they're a bunch of that obviously are not very good at what they do. Okay, so how's this for ridiculous? That driver that was just out here with that tow truck wasn't even from the company that TMC called to come out. This slope just keeps getting better and better. And there's tow truck number 2. Hopefully this one has a clue. Oh, and you might notice there's a little bit of distortion there. My anti-fly material on both sides. You almost can't even see it. Well, I can't on the little screen. I have the screen material in here, but I never made up frames for it. But I figure, you know what? I can clamp it between the door and the frame of the door, so I did that. It works. And then I killed all of the 17 flies that were already in here. Freaking ridiculous. There's something you don't see every day. My bottom air tank is filling and the top air tank ain't. I'm hoping this top one will take it, but I'm not sure. That's what I'm worried about. It's not filling up my suspension. That's going to be a problem. Needless to say, I am in the air. And the air tank. My brakes are now released. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely. Considering my engine won't run. Oh, this is cool. Yeah. Gotta drop the trailer out here. If there's no spots on that side where that yellow gate's at, I'll park you right here next to this motorhome. Okay. drag them like crazy. Well, they're probably gonna get ripped off. Well, they're coming close to getting ripped off, but tires aren't grabbing them, so I guess they'll be alright for now. Man. It's sort of humbling to see my truck up on a wrecker like this. Makes me kind of sad, really. Break one last time, would you? Well, that was cool. Now, doesn't that just look fun? I was going forward, and then I went squiggle, 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 and then I went forward again. And now I am here in Oklahoma City at another Peterbilt dealership. So here I am outside the gate of this Rush Truck Center, and there's my truck, and I'm sitting on my trailer out here, my stuff, fixing to walk a mile down the road that way to the TA Travel Center, where there's also a small motel, I think. And first things first, I gotta get this trailer towed away because TMC doesn't like their trailers just sitting out in the middle of frickin' nowhere, unprotected with no truck attached to it. So trailer's gotta get towed and then I'm on my way. But right now, I'm just hanging out, sitting on the trailer. It is currently a little after 9:30, and the tow truck driver that's supposed to be taking this trailer away probably isn't going to be here for at least another 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm just screwing around on the phone for right now. I'm hoping you can hear me. I mean, I think I've got the wind blocked by my body because it's coming from behind me, but we'll see when I get it on the editor. I've probably got the camera way too close to my face. You can see me really good. Not really, but it ain't light enough out here for you to see me. Because I can't tell what you can see. Because I don't have an articulating screen on this camera. Shucky darn. Anyway, the truck's locked up. I'm just waiting for the tow driver to show up because right now there's a certain drive shaft sitting on my dunnage that I can't lift. I mean, literally, I cannot lift it. It's too heavy. It's heavier than those nickel sharps right there that are also sitting on the trailer. Oh well, nickel. I see lightning. There's lightning over there. And I'm probably not gonna get any on camera because I'm pointing it that direction now. Ah! There's one, there's two. Cool. Of course I can't see it on the screen. So I don't know if you can see it. But it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, there's a drive shaft. I can't lift it, I can't move it. So I'm waiting on this tow driver to come up so I can get him to help me cart the thing over to the truck. Because it's got to stay with the truck, obviously, or I'm gonna have a problem. Yeah, just a little problem. I can't move the truck without a drive shaft. So, yeah, we'll see what happens from here. I'm annoyed. I'm sick. But at the same time, I'm okay. I don't know how, but yeah, that's the way it goes. Well, there goes my trailer. On the back of a truck, driven by the same guy who brought me over here. Go figure. And now, I walk a mile to the TA Travel Center and the motel right next door to it. After I eat something, finally. So here we are in the Econo Lodge next to the TA Travel Center in Oklahoma City on I-40, west of I-44. Pretty decent. It's got something a lot of the rooms in the Baymont in Des Moines doesn't have. Microwave and fridge that isn't even powered on. Oh well. I ain't worried about it. I ain't keeping anything in here. Oh, I am so done with this day. I am done with this week. I am so over it all. So this will be the end of this video, as long as it is. This is a really long video this time around, isn't it?